Hello, I recently repainted and reorganized my room, so I thought it would be fun to do a quick little room tour of the new setup. Over here, we have got my bed and my hampers for regular and Lolita laundry. They're not the most aesthetic, so I'll skip over those. And then over here, we've got the bulk of my Lolita wardrobe. On this side, we have blouses, cardigans, etc. This little hanger thingy from Swimmer is for pochettes. I have some other pochettes stored under here as well. Then here, we've got this other Swimmer hanger type deal that I use for headdresses that are not head bows or that are on string. Then we've got parasols. This main rack is for my darker main pieces, and then this rack is for my lighter main pieces, but right now there's a cord that I'm building laid out right now. Over on this side, we've got like my Lolita legwear and accessory zone. This is my witch hat, which is too big to store, so it kind of just sits on top of some bins. These bins are mostly for like brand tags that I want to keep, and like loose pieces like corset lacing and stuff like that I don't normally keep attached to my items. In these two baskets we have like delicate bags and bloomers. Down here is my legwear, white and ivory, colorful, and black and navy. Then down here we have brand bags and like flyers and posters that came with different Lolita releases that I want to hang on to. And then over here we've got just stuff that I like to keep on display, like this lovely art piece that was given to me by Echo, who is a member of my local com. I believe they go by Candy Carnivore on Instagram. I will tag them. And then digicams, hand mirrors, etc. The Kiki's delivery service shelf, some teacups and stuff that I found, 2 rows of Moomin things, and then miscellaneous jars. And then this is sort of the dresser where I keep all of my accessories for the most part. On the front we have just some tote bags, and then up here these two sort of thingamajiggies hold the majority of my head bows, and then these little shelves hold like bigger clip-on bows. All of my bag charms and miscellaneous sort of necklaces from Chelsea are in this display case, and I love this clock from Swimmer that I found recently. These are smaller clip-on bows. This is a tray that I use to lay out accessories for upcoming cords, so it's not the most organized right now. And then in here is the accessories. Down at the bottom level you can see most of my hats are there in the back. These are small clip-on hair bows. Waist ties go in here. Over in these two trays I keep my more like delicate or valuable necklaces, like all of my brand necklaces and my stuff from Q-Pot, from BB&B are in these little boxes, plus some Kanzashi hair clips because I didn't really know where else to put them. These 3 little boxes contain rings. All my bow rings are in here. All of my playing card rings are in here. And then all of my animal shaped rings are up here. And then some Miss Octopi necklaces down on bottom. The rest of my necklaces are in these trays. These are like my sort of rings I wear less frequently. And then these are my most worn rings of the ones in the trays. Up here in this little 2-tiered tin, we have brooches and like hair clips that aren't bows. Then over here we've got mostly like sewing supplies and jewelry glue and stuff in this top part. And then we've got light bracelets and darker bracelets. Back here is like Tide pens, cooling pads, sock glue. There's hair ties in this little waistband thing. We've got my Meta tiara, which is one of my most prized possessions, and then like dangly star clips and things like that go in these drawers. This is lighter earrings, and this is darker earrings. And then over here we've got bigger brooches and clips, like this donut clip and my embroidered clips. My chain brooches from Le Petit Four are in here, things of that nature. So I think that's it for this portion of my wardrobe. And over here on the wall we have my other necklaces, most of my necklaces. These are the ones that I'm a little less precious with. Most of my necklaces are from TX Sara Otsoa Originals on Etsy. I will definitely tag them as well since I'm a big fan of their jewelry. I also have some from Axis Femme, Starcross Lovelies, etc., etc. I have a couple of them from Hexton House, which I really love as well. Then here in this mail sorter are my wrist cuffs. So I might need to get a second one because I'm kind of running out of room. And then down in this hamper are my petticoats. And then some straggler bags that I didn't really have room for elsewhere here. And my two dollhouse bags from Baby are over here. That's sort of all of the Lolita stuff. And then the rest of my room is really non-Lolita related. I have my two bookcases. Up top are all of my K-pop albums. I'm not like a huge album collector, but I do like to have a few that have like sentimental value to me. On this row of the bookcase is all my Lolita media, like my GLBs and this Metamorphose collection book that I found recently and that I am very excited to have. On this shelf we have like art books and video game related collector books, then just like assorted books, and down here on the bottom are like if I got like a collector's edition of a game or a ton of magazines or just like miscellaneous media that I don't know where else to put. And then over here behind the Squishmallows and this bag I got at E3 once are my gaming consoles. I keep all my gaming stuff in here, like in the bags are like assorted cables and controllers, some of my DS games, some of my Pokemon cards. There's my Wii U, the Switch dock, the PS4, the PS3, the PS2. So all of that stays on these shelves. And then up above that is my TV. And then we move on to the next bookshelf. Up here are all of my figures and some of my Pokemon plushes, things of that nature. I'm not a huge figure collector, to be honest. I just like cannot afford another expensive hobby, but I do especially like Kirby figures and Pokemon figures. This bookcase is mostly manga, so I kind of have them loosely sorted by genre. Like up here are, generally speaking, my favorite romance manga, and then my favorite like some romance but also non-romance manga, then BL manga and the few Persona manga I own, and then I have novels, more novels, assorted junk. Then this is my desk. It's not the most well organized, but everything has a place, kind of. On this rack we have all of my DVDs and physical copies of games. Then just, you know, computer stuff. All of my stationery and things of that nature are in this little My Melody organizer. I have my washi tape in this really cute melon soda dispenser, and then writing implements and scissors go in here. Back here are just a couple of things that I wanted near my desk. So my Celeste plush, my Katamari Damacy vinyls, some figures, etc., etc. And then I'll do like a little tour of my wall art. Persona 3 is basically my whole personality, so I have my Persona 3 art here, and then a Yusuke because it was like a buy two get one free situation, and he's my favorite character from Persona 5. Some botanical prints. These are earthbound prints, so is that, so are those. More botanical prints, and also some more earthbound stuff. So yeah, that is pretty much my whole room. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.